Jada, Hollywood's enigmatic couple. Amidst public revelations and private struggles, how well do we know their story? Let's find out. Hollywood's golden couple, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, always seemed like they had the perfect marriage. But things in Tinseltown are rarely as they appear. Recently, Jada spilled some beans that had everyone's jaws on the floor. Remember the talk about her relationship with musician August Alsina? Just when we thought we heard it all, Jada shared even more on NBC News with Hoda.
In 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been...
In 2016, while most admired Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's seemingly unbreakable bond, the couple quietly decided to emotionally disconnect without divorcing. Jada later revealed they weren't ready to share this choice as they grappled with understanding their evolving relationship after over 2 decades together. Jada described their marriage as one pressured by expectations, leading them to seek individual happiness instead of forcing it together. Despite her openness, questions arise about Will's comfort with their personal matters being public, and if this affected their commitment to their children. Tupac Shakur's memory also looms in their narrative. Jada's frequent mentions of her close bond with Tupac hint at a unique dynamic, with Will having admitted to feeling jealous of their relationship. Despite appearances, the Smiths' relationship has had its trials. Jada's candid revelations show that even Hollywood's golden couples face challenges, making them remark, "We just got tired of trying." It's a reminder that even seemingly perfect relationships have their complexities. Tupac Shakur's unique bond with Jada Pinkett Smith has often surfaced in the Smiths' narrative. Their connection was so profound that Jada shared stories about him with her kids. Touchingly, their daughter, Willow, wrote a letter to the late rapper expressing how much her mother missed him and wishing he could return. However, the dynamics between the Smiths isn't just about Tupac. Jada revealed they lost their way, trapped by expectations and an illusion of an ideal partner. Despite the emotional disconnect, Jada asserted that a legal divorce wasn't in the cards, emphasizing her commitment to her vows. The 94th Academy Awards in 2022 added another twist. When Chris Rock joked about Jada's bald appearance, Will's unexpected slap left the world in shock. Interestingly, Jada believed this incident was a staged skit and claimed she wasn't particularly offended by the joke. This event, like many others, underscored the unpredictable intricacies of their relationship. Life is indeed full of mysteries. In 2016, Hollywood's beloved couple Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith faced challenges despite their seemingly perfect union. Amid swirling rumors, a recent video from Hot on YouTube claimed that Jada admitted to loving the late rapper Tupac Shakur more than Will. The video, shared widely across social media platforms, blurred the lines between truth, fiction, and misleading many. This highlights the risk of sensationalism in the digital age. Just because there's smoke doesn't mean there's a fire. Public figures' relationships are under constant scrutiny. At the 94th Academy Awards, Chris Rock's joke about Jada's bald appearance, possibly referencing her alopecia, took a surprising turn. Will Smith's unexpected slap towards Chris left viewers in shock, making everyone question what truly pushes someone to their limits. Amidst the many tales floating around, there's one that seems to never get old: Jada's relationship with Tupac Shakur. Even though Tupac has been gone for over 2 decades, Jada often looks back fondly at their bond. Here's where things get spicy. Comedian TK Kirkland dished some dirt, saying that Tupac might not have been into Jada as she claims. He even went on to suggest that the Tupac of today might not have much in common with the Jada of now. But guess what? Jada is gearing up to share her side of the story in a tell-all book about her and Tupac. The pages of this book might just rewrite Hollywood's most talk-about narrative. And let's not forget young Willow's poignant letter to Tupac. A child's view of adult complexities is always eye-opening. Her heartfelt words hinted at a rift, making fans think, does Jada's frequent mention of Tupac irk Will? Social media detectives are always on the case, and they feel each Tupac mention pulls back the curtain on an emotional tug-of-war between memories of a dear friend and a current marriage. Will's perspective adds another layer to the story. He once said, "I was the soft rapper from Philly, and he was Pac." It sounds like Will always saw Tupac as a formidable figure, casting a shadow over his relationship with Jada. With the upcoming book, all eyes are on the Smiths and Tupac. What secrets and sentiments will emerge? Only time will tell. Soon after that Oscar shocker, Will Smith took to the gram. Posting his regret for slapping Chris Rock, he called his move unethical and unjustifiable. The guy's got a sense of humor and has been ribbed countless times, but a joke about Jada's health? That hit too close to home. Yet he acknowledged that throwing hands wasn't cool. His sincere post was an "I'm sorry" to Chris, the Oscar folks, the Williams family, everyone involved in his award-winning film, and to fans worldwide. But you know the drill, not everyone bought it. Why air dirty laundry on Instagram? That was the question. And the Oscars? They were scratching their heads, figuring out their next move considering Will's actions. Now, if we backtrack a bit, the Smiths' relationship has had its ups and downs like any other. But their roller coaster rides are a bit more public. Back in 2015, amidst divorce chit-chat, Will took to Facebook, throwing shade at those rumors. He cracked a joke saying he'd break any divorce news himself, no middleman. Flash to 2020 and things got real. On Jada's show Red Table Talk, she and Will got candid about a momentary split in her relationship, or entanglement with August Alsina. And guess whose name was on everyone's lips again? Tupac. Was Jada's frequent mention of him a nudge at Will? Gossip Mills thought so. Jada's bond with Tupac has always stirred the pot. When the movie All Eyes on Me premiered in 2017, focusing on Tupac's life, Jada didn't hold back. She took to Twitter upset about how the film portrayed their relationship. Though movies like this take creative freedom, Jada's reaction had people buzzing. Was it really that personal? It's evident that love and commitment have many layers. The Smiths have dealt with their share of dramas, an Oscar scene, public confessions, past relationships, and everything in between. Through all the noise, what stands out is a couple's journey, navigating the challenges of love in the spotlight, always learning and evolving. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith are no strangers to the spotlight. Their kids, Jaden and Willow, are making waves too. But recently, all eyes have been on Jada, especially with her upcoming biography. She spills the beans about their breakup, saying, "I think just not being ready. We're still figuring out how to work together as a collaboration." The way she chose to unveil this caught many off guard. People were scratching their heads. With Will facing career hiccups, why did Jada choose to talk? The internet was abuzz. One person called her silly, while another felt that every time she speaks, their respect for Will goes down a notch. They even hinted that maybe it's time Will gave Jada that divorce. Amidst all this, it's puzzling to think Will would be cool with these revelations. Doesn't he care about his reputation? And speaking of reputation, there were whispers about a dip in his career. Bigwigs in the industry, even Netflix, apparently hit the pause button on movies he was involved in. All these twists and turns got everyone talking. The drama, the statements, everything coming out of the Smith household had people sitting up and taking notice. The general idea is that partners back each other up, especially in rocky patches. But here, Jada's choices and timing raised eyebrows. Some saw it as a letdown and others felt she crossed a line. With all the revelations, where do you stand on the Smith saga? Are they Hollywood's most misunderstood? Comment your thoughts below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.